searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? shapeshifter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't.
Okay, everybody. Good news. It looks like the ads have stopped. I want to apologize for that. Give me 1 second to bring myself onto the screen. Hi. Twitch tells me that you guys can see me now, that the ad breaks are over. I'm going to trust Twitch on that. I don't know for sure. But hey, good evening. It's Pokemon Sunday. It's me, Sumibito. Sumi, you can call me Josh, whatever you want to call me. Sumibito means sinner, and I embrace my sins. I don't run or hide from them in this age of Christian theocracy that has gripped the North American continent. I am the one true rebel, because I am the one who is brave enough to sin. Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I have had a great weekend myself. I'm honestly confused by what's going on with the ads on Twitch. I hope you guys haven't been too inconvenienced by that. Let me explain what is happening a little bit behind the scenes. So, Twitch will do pre-roll ads for anyone who just pops onto your channel. Now, pre-roll ads are ads that just start playing before they can see your stream. I hate them. They're annoying. Every time I run into them, I think they're the most awful thing ever. And I think that they are bad for the channel. They're bad for the experience. They're not very fun. They hurt me. They hurt your guys' ability to make new friends in the chat. It's not something I like. I don't like pre-roll ads. So in order to counteract pre-roll ads, Twitch will let you get away with them, or Twitch will let you not have pre-roll ads in your stream, as long as you run 3 minutes of ads every hour. I choose to run one big 3-minute ad break an hour, because as you guys know, that gives me a chance to get up and stretch my legs, maybe refill my water, that sort of thing. But for some reason, when I ran the 3-minute ad break before we started, Twitch decided it wanted to run another 3-minute ad break right after, so it was 2 3-minute ad breaks back to back. This is not the first time that's happened. Hey, Matt, good to see you, man. And I don't know why that's happened, but that's why we are starting a little bit late tonight. It's because I couldn't figure out why I'm getting a lot of ads. But yeah, we're going to be doing Pokemon Sunday this evening. We're going to be playing some more Pokemon. Scarlet. This is the all Tauros run. Nothing but Tauros. All Tauros all the time. Now, we did lose our Nuzlocke challenge. I'm going to save that for later. The Nuzlocke challenge was lost. Director Clavel defeated us in the Nuzlocke challenge, but that's okay. It just means we're going to continue with the all Tauros run, but it's not going to be a Nuzlocke anymore since we've already kind of lost. So we're going to continue on to finish Area 0 and the rest of Paldea with just the all Tauros team. We have one more challenge, though, left in the Elite Four challenge. That is to defeat Nemona. Yeah, I know. It's not that big of a challenge. When you went to your local GameStop, Matt, let's see, found out that they were robbed of all their Pokemon packs. Yeah. Dude, scalpers are the worst, and that's not just scalping, that's just straight up robbery, right? But scalpers are the worst. They ruin everything about the hobby, don't they? I mean, they drive up the prices in the aftermarket. In your case, they make it impossible for you to actually buy the product off the store shelves, because those guys are definitely looking to, like, resell it for a profit. Yeah, they were robbed, and I'm telling you, they were robbed because those guys were looking to resell it. I doubt the people who robbed them were gonna take cards out of those packs to play them competitively. But man, that really sucks. I hate for that to happen. I'm hoping that GameStop had their stuff insured, because Lord knows the police rarely ever find stolen product. That's one of the more frustrating things about the police. I was robbed back in 2020 during the pandemic. Someone stole over $5,000 worth of clothing, collectibles, movies, textbooks, like all stuff I'd put in a storage locker, a rental storage unit. They stole over $5,000 from that storage unit, and I had it insured, so I was able to get the insurance off of it, but I the police never got my stuff back. They didn't even try to look. I know they didn't try to look because I know the cops in town. I guess that's kind of unfair to them. I'm just unsatisfied with it overall. But I'll be honest too. Like, they definitely didn't use the CSI Miami like technology that they don't have, I guess. But like, I don't feel like they actually looked for it. I also found out through a GameStop employee named Matt that the reason so many GameStops have shut down is because of profits, because of the lease. Yeah, so they're trying this thing. It's a funny little technique that you do in business where, in order to save bills, you just don't pay your lease. Yeah, the landlords will raise the rent too to price them out, and I think the reason the landlords are raising the rent. So, in commercial leases are based off of a percentage of the revenue of the business usually. It's not always the case, but usually a commercial business will pay rent based off of a percent of its revenue. That's revenue, not profit. And the landlords are probably raising the percent they want, or the baseline. You have two things. You have a baseline amount you have to meet, and then you have a percentage. Like, whichever is lower is what you have to pay the landlord every month, or in some cases every year. Landlords are probably seeing GameStops as not that profitable, and they're probably trying to raise the lease on them to price them out. And GameStop is just not capitulating, either because they know they can't make the rent, or because they figure it's a cost-saving measure. But yeah, that happened to my local GameStop too. They closed because of the landlord, allegedly. But I feel like if GameStop wanted to make rent, it could, even if they raised it. I don't know how much they raised it by. The guy I spoke with at the front counter didn't really know. But yeah, I would say GameStop could probably make rent if it wanted to. It just doesn't want to. And I don't really blame GameStop for not wanting to, because rent sucks. Everyone hates to have to pay rent. I'm sorry, it's true. Like, I'd rather be paying a mortgage than rent. But I think everyone would. But there was a piece of Pokemon news that I wanted to talk about that I was worried about. I was actually scared. Deeply scared by what I saw. This is from Joe Merrick. If you don't know who Joe Merrick is the guy that runs Cerebi, the Pokemon fan site that's been like in the works since 2000, maybe before then. So Joe Merrick has brought to our attention that Joe Merrick's a big name fan. Joe Merrick is basically a very credible source of news in the Pokemon community. He's brought it to our attention that Pokemon Center in Japan is going to be doing a life-size Gardevoir plush. That is a life-size Gardevoir plushie right there. That's going to be for retail within the next few months, and I, for one, am terrified. Gardevoir is a very popular Pokemon. Yeah, it's really cool. In theory, Gardevoir is a very popular Pokemon for a number of reasons. In Generation 3, when they basically had most of the original Pokemon locked behind defeating the main game, Gardevoir was the kind of replacement for Alakazam. It's not as good as Alakazam. I think Alakazam still edges it out in terms of speed and special attack. But Gardevoir was kind of seen as a replacement for Alakazam, a more accessible replacement for Alakazam, because you don't have to trade Gardevoir to evolve it. You just need to level it up to level 30. So it's it gained a lot of popularity very fast. Then there's another reason why it's popular too. An XXX rated reason that I'm worried about, because I was on the internet. I've been on the internet since before the My Little Pony fandom was a thing. Well, no, let me take that back. I was on the internet before the Brony fandom was a thing. I was there for the rise and fall of the Brony fandom. I saw that shit happen in real time. And, yeah, you're right, Matt. That's exactly what's going to happen. I saw people... What's going to happen with this Gardevoir plush is someone's going to figure out a way to insert a fleshlight in there. And they're going to post images of that on the internet. And we're all going to be afflicted by that. And I am begging the Pokemon Company to please not do this. Please don't put Gardevoir, a life-size Gardevoir plushie out. You don't... We do not need that. I'm actually begging you. I'm actually really concerned about what we're going to be afflicted by. Or you just go ahead and release it and make all that money. I don't know. You do you, Pokemon Company, but... Oh, man. Yeah. That was the big Pokemon news this week, I guess. We've got Pokemon Day coming up later this month. I'm looking forward to that. We'll get a Pokemon Direct. I'm hoping we'll get more information on Pokemon Legends ZA. I think after we're done with the All Tauros run, what's going to happen on the channel is we're going to move on to a playthrough of Legends Arceus. I've been wanting to play Legends Arceus on the channel for a while now. So we'll just start doing Legends Arceus on Pokemon Sunday, or we'll just do Shiny Hunting. I don't know. The first game you've played since Black, eh, Matt? Oh, man, I hope it's good for you then. That's all I can say, because, you know... Here's the thing. Legends Arceus is actually really good. I recommend Legends Arceus to anybody. Certain Pokemon YouTubers, I'm not going to name names, who are famous for having wrong opinions all the time, have said that it's the worst Pokemon game ever. But, again, they are famous for having wrong opinions all the time. So you should definitely buy it and try it out. Because Legends Arceus is really fun. A lot of the stuff they added for Legends Arceus... they removed in Scarlet and Violet, but they also kept a lot of stuff, and you can kind of see. It's interesting if you play the game to see what was put in Arceus and what was left out. Everything about the battling system is different. Like, they didn't, none of the battling changes got brought in, but a lot of the overworld changes, they basically modeled the overworld in Arceus after two things. They modeled it a little bit after the wild areas in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then they also modeled it after a lot of the areas in Legends Arceus. I hope we see AZ. I really want to see more about what AZ is up to. We gotta go fight Nemona now. I think we can actually just fly to her. That's the Pokédex. Where are you, Nemona? Okay, hold on. So we can whip Nemona pretty easily. I'm confident in our ability to just beat Nemona, like, flat out. Let me add some background music. There we go. We'll get our Pokemon mix up and running. Okay. Where is Nemona? Oh yeah, she's down at the center. She's at the battlefield in the center of town. Messagoza. There we go. That's the name of this place. Oh shit, I don't remember what my first Tauros is. That really sucks though about your GameStop getting robbed. I'm not even kidding. Like, that is the most awful thing I've heard to happen to a GameStop this week. These games would be great with some voice acting. Oh, hey, there's Tauros. Someone's got a Tauros in the crowd. Out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile because I get to have... Oh, there's Larry. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Yeah, you're not gonna stand a chance against these Tauros, Nemona. There's no way she stands a chance against our Tauros. Yeah, she's throwing out Lycanroc. Oh god. Oh wait, no, this isn't great because wait, no, it is. Greatest battle of all time. So I was gonna say it's not great because Batista is our normal Tauros and he is not as good against rock-type Pokemon, but he has Earthquake, which will one-shot Lycanroc, I bet. Yes. Think I helped teach you? Nimona, you didn't teach me shit. Nimona, you didn't teach me a damn thing. I knew this stuff going in. Palmont. Wait, yeah, we'll switch to Gold Dust. Oh, good lord, I have a level 70 Tauros. Gold Dust. Actually, I should have kept Batista in, because his Earthquake would also destroy Palmont in one hit. But we're going to get that Intimidate off. Let's do Bulk Up and see if we can do this Double Shock. Oh god, that hits for a lot of damage. Alright, there's Bulk Up. I hope Double Shock is a special type attack, because otherwise... Oh god. Ha! Didn't do anything. And now your defenses are lowered. Yeah, if Double Shock isn't a special type attack, then Bulk Up didn't do anything to protect me, but she couldn't use it, so... What is Double Shock? Is that like an all or nothing, the Dunsparce? We're gonna keep fighting. That's normal type. We can handle that. The Dunsparce! I haven't watched the anime in a while. I don't know what the Dunsparce's call sounds like. And that Shell Bell is... We're starting to make up the damage that she did to us with Double Shock. Earthworm. Man, Tauros really is OP. Jesus. Like, we're just plowing through her like she's not even there. Goodra. Okay, we're going to run into problems with Goodra. This thing is kind of tanky. We did do a Bulk Up. Let's do one more Bulk Up. And I think our Terra... We're good, though, because our Terra type is Fairy type. So, if Goodra gives us any trouble, we'll just Terra Fairy and knock it out. Dragon Pulse! No, shit, that's special. What's her... Yeah, this is probably the best move we've got. As long as she doesn't outspeed us, which I don't think she outsped us last time, did she? Yeah, Tauros. Fairy-type Tauros. Fairy-type Tauros is just unfair. You have all that attack power with that incredibly defensive typing. Meowscarada. For some reason, I thought she would have a Quavaquill, or whatever it's called, the water type. But no, she would have Meowscarada, because we started with a fire type. Meowscarada! Alright. It's all over but the crying, folks. Now, Nimona, since I've beaten you, you have to give me your phone number. What? You already gave me? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're stalking me. Okay, that's right. In that case, you have to stay away from me as per the restraining order. Get ready to see how far it's grown since the day we met. Okay, this move always does a crit. So it's gonna hit hard. Shit! See that? Yeah. But Gold Dust toughed it out because we are friends. I've been feeding Gold Dust sandwiches, and he decided that he did not want to die to that flower trick. That being said, I don't think he's going to do that again. So let me just let's switch out to Batista, huh? There's Batista. We'll get this Intimidate going. Which I think Flower Trick is still a problem for me, actually. Oh god, it's a big problem. Oh god. Oh god, we're actually in a bad spot here, chat. She might actually turn this around. Shit. No, wait, hold on. We're good. We've got... Oh god, Mankind is level 53. We're not good. Mankind. Mankind will resist Flower Trick, but he will still take a shit ton of damage. Do you have anything that has a... Oh god, I don't have any priority attack moves. Shit. Resist it, Mankind, please. Yes. Mankind, you're going to get, like, a strict training regimen after this is done. We're leveling you up. Like, damn, buddy, you gotta get leveled up. There's no way. There's no way that we would have won that if we didn't have type advantage. Now she's going to be super stoked. What? Why are we all looking with bated breath? She's not Hop. She can take a loss. I tell you, I hate it. You know what I hated about Hop and Sword and Shield? I hated how it felt like we were beating Hop up and bullying him. Because he always... I felt like we always, like, killed his dream every time we fought him, you know? I felt bad to be fighting Hop and Sword and Shield. But Nimona just rolls with it, and she loves it. Like, she's just looking for the next win. And Hop, on the other hand, is just not fun to beat because I feel like a bully, you know? Hey, everybody's happy. That guy has 5 o'clock shadow. Round 2, huh? Hey, all of your Pokemon are knocked out, and mine are... I only have like 5 Tauros, Nimona. Maybe 4. I only have like 4 Tauros, Nimona. You can't... You can't just keep doing this to me. I need rest. Here we are again in our bland dorm room that we cannot fill with decorations. For some reason. I don't know. I feel like we should be able to put decorations in our dorm room, but the game, for whatever reason, won't let us. Really feels like a rush job, honestly. Like, I feel like here lately on the channel, all we've been playing are games that I feel are rushed. Yeah, we're going to go to Area 0 with Arvin. We played Star Fox Adventures. Star Fox Assault feels like a finished game, but there's just not a lot there. But Star Fox Adventures feels very rushed, and we just finished playing that. Now we're playing Pokemon Scarlet, which I always play Pokemon Violet or Scarlet whenever I do Pokemon Sunday. But I don't know, it's just something about me just loves these rushed games, I guess. I think I may have something wrong with me. I will admit, though, I don't actually love these rush games. Oh, man. Oh, so the schedule for this week is up on the channel right now, and it is largely correct. I don't think I need to make any corrections. We will be playing tomorrow, starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm gonna start playing the Batman Arkham trilogy on stream, and don't worry, I have not forgotten about Bayonetta. We'll resume Bayonetta at some point. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Batman Arkham Asylum on stream, and we'll move from Asylum to City, and we'll finish with Arkham Knight. We'll finish really strong with Arkham Knight. Despite what it says on the stream schedule, when we do Asylum, we will be doing the remastered Asylum. I think it's Return to Arkham. I think the graphics are just a little bit prettier. I think that's the only real change. I've got... Let me check my Steam library, but I think I have Arkham... I think I have Arkham Asylum, the regular version. I just don't... I don't want to play it. I want to play Return to Arkham, you know? It feels like that would be the better version of the game. Yeah, I've got Arkham Asylum. But yeah, we'll play Return to Arkham on stream tomorrow. And we'll keep going through Return to Arkham on Mondays and Saturdays. Friday, we'll continue with Donkey Kong Country until we beat Donkey Kong Country. And then we'll probably put Bayonetta back in the rotation. We'll do Bayonetta 2. Although I could just keep Bayonetta 2 out of the rotation until we're done with... Or until Christmas rolls around again. Okay, so we're looking for the Great Crater of Paldea, which I don't remember exactly where the entrance to that is. I think it's somewhere, yeah, right there. Oh. Birdier, the stork Pokemon. Whee! I'm going heckin' fast, boys. Yeah. Super fast. Have I fought you? I need XP for my Tauros, sir. I don't think that this guy is going to give me a lot of XP, though. I'm going to be honest. Isaac the scientist? Was that? Yeah. I thought it said Isaac the student there for a second. I'm like, hold on, that's not right. Okay, dumbest thing in the world is that Magnemite doesn't have Levitate. Or Magneton. If you showed me a Pokemon out of the Pokemon Encyclopedia that I would have to guess would have Levitate, I would say Magneton. Like, Magneton is up there. Magneton, Magnemite, and Magnezone. But they don't. They do not have Levitate, and that's really weird to me. Okay, so this is the entrance to the Great Crater of Paldea. There's Gimmighoul. We'll get that coin from him. So, do I have XP candies? Ah, shit, I don't. Okay, well, Mankind, you're gonna level up really quickly, or die. One of the two. Mankind is only level 56, so we're in it now. We are into Area 0. I'm gonna turn on the Area 0 music. Turn off our Pokemon mix. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I closed OBS there for a second. Glad I didn't. Hey, over here. So, we are actually going to need help. We need 2 other party members to join our merry band. And we need actual human party members, not Pokemon. Area 0 is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the 0 gate. Guess we should head in. Oh wait, no, we don't have to recruit them. They're already in there. It's, spoilers, it's Penny and Nemona. This is the last leg of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, for those of you that did not play the story. This is a treat. You have to defeat everybody else in the game. The Elite Four, Team Star, and all of the Titans in order to unlock this last part of the story. This is the end game. Quote-unquote, the true finale of the game. I guess you could say that. Nemona! Hola, Sumi. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. That's all he had to do to get her on. on board. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. You beat Violet with a level 98 Veluza? Damn, man. Nice to have you, JRC Randoms. How long ago did you beat Violet? I beat Violet like, oh God, it was the year it came out. Well, I guess 2023? Did it come out 2023? But now I'm doing Scarlet. Just this run is with only Tauros, though. I want to see if we can actually beat the game using only Tauros. Which Tauros has just enough type spread that I think we can. We've got normal, fighting, fire, and water, plus enough type coverage moves. I think we can do it. Penny, turn the lights on, Arvin. You dork. Seems like they were on power saving mode. Penny, our Tumblerina is here. Oh, you got Scarlet first? Nice. I went with Violet first. I liked, now I can't even, Miraidon. I liked Miraidon better than Koraidon, and so I was like, well, I'll go with Miraidon then. Then come to find out that all of the, I actually like all of the, what are the, Distortion? Paradox. I like the Paradox Pokemon in Scarlet better than I like the ones in Violet. It's like, well, if I ever get the chance, I'll just buy Pokemon Scarlet. And I did. I just bought Pokemon Scarlet, and I feel like it's been long enough to where a lot of this is still kind of fresh. Like, it's been 2 years, I think, since the game came out, right? Like, or maybe a year and a half or something. Something like that, so it's been long enough to where I can replay this and have it be kind of fresh for me, at least. And of course, everyone knows Arvin. My loves include Mabosstaff and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. That is the security system. Professor Sada, Sumi. What's weird to me is that I think, from the spoilers that I know, I think that Professor Turo is a robot in Violet, and I think that Sada is also a robot, but given the whole primitive vibe that she's going with, it kind of doesn't jive with it, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's your mom. That's your mom, Arvin. Probably. Yeah, you're right, probably. It's not really your mom. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. Well, not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? So I've beaten the DLC for Violet. Yeah, the Violet Paradox form names are boring. The shinies are kind of boring, honestly. I've beaten the DLC for Violet, and I'm going to be honest with you. That meeting with the professor at the end feels kind of shoehorned in. It feels like Game Freak got complaints from people who were like, hey, we haven't actually met the real professor, and I'm a little disappointed by that. And so they're like, well, we'll put in a meeting with the professor at the end. That's just how it feels to me, though. I mean, for all I know, they could have been planning that from the onset of the DLC. Go to Area 0. I wasn't paying attention at all. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Oh, down here. Yeah, so that dialogue was basically just us getting permission from Professor Sada to enter Area 0 and mess up this perfect, pristine, untouched crater. I like Area 0 a lot conceptually. I really do. I like the idea of this unexplored, mysterious section of the world that's based on a real-world place. I forget the name of it. That's full of unexplored, unidentified Pokemon, and also really strong Pokemon. I think that's a really cool concept. I really like the music in it. I just don't really care too much for Violet's storyline, and it's the same storyline here too, where they've all been like pulled in from a time machine. I think it would be better if they just said like, well, in the Scarlet version, they're actually prehistoric Pokemon that like had divergent evolutions or something. But no, they go with the paradox explanation of both of them. Railroading people into stuff like always, yeah. Your mom is kind of a helicopter parent there, Arvin. She's paradoxically a helicopter parent and not a helicopter parent. My favorite evolution is Umbreon. Although, if you catch me on the right day, I might say Sylveon. Like, I alternate between Umbreon and Sylveon. What's my favorite Eevee shiny form, though? That's a good question. I actually hate Espeon shiny. Don't like Vaporeon shiny form either. Umbreon shiny is probably my favorite. And then, of course, my favorite Pokemon overall is Heracross. I've loved Heracross ever since Generation 2. Oh no, what's the matter with Koraidon? He's just a big pussy that's afraid of heights. Now Arvid just gets on there like it's his dog. It's not your dog, man, it's mine. Alright, how does that logic work? Penny, you are not on there securely. You need to get on there like someone with some sense. Damn, I should have gotten a more unique outfit for this cutscene. It would have been so funny if I was wearing like the black and gold outfit from the DLC. Hell yeah, Infernape. Infernape is a solid favorite Pokemon, based off of Wukong and I think Hanuman in Eastern folklore. I named my Infernape Goku the first time I played through Pokemon Platinum. I went with so I don't know if you can see it or not, but my icon is of Turtwig because I'm just partial to grass starters. I like grass starters a lot. More often than not, when I play the game, I'm going to pick a grass starter. And when I got Pokemon Diamond, I started with Turtwig, and it evolved into Torterra. But then Platinum came out, and I got Platinum. What's wrong? What's wrong, man? You need another sandwich? Anyway, my bike's acting up. When I got Platinum, I went with Infernape because Infernape is fucking cool. Yeah, no, Turtwig has seen some shit, man. Turtwig was in Seleno Yarsk in the 60s, and he got tied up, and a guy named Volgan tortured him, and then, Muzzle Flash took out his eye. No, I don't know what the story behind Turtwig's eye patch is. I know I'm the one that drew the picture, but I don't know what story I gave it. He lost his eye in the war is what he'll tell people, but in reality, a Grookey, or however you pronounce it, just poked his eye out. God, yeah. So many brave compatriots in the Nuzlocke Wars were lost. He watched Shinx die, and Bibarel, and replacement Bibarel. Staraptor died. Your mom's sarcasm detector needs some fixing. You know, if I had to pick a game that I would never Nuzlocke, it would be Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Platinum would definitely be a Nuzlocke, but I wouldn't want to do Diamond and Pearl for a Nuzlocke. Simply because you don't have the variety in fire type. Yeah, HM Slave Bibarel. But you don't have a variety in fire type Pokemon. Flint, famously in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, only had 2 fire type Pokemon on his team, and he was the fire type Elite Four member. I think that would make that game actually really hard to Platinum. Or not Platinum, to Nuzlocke, sorry. Oh, I can't ride Koraidon yet. He's still too much of a coward. Alright, so we have a lot of fully evolved Pokemon here that we don't actually see in the wild a lot. You got Raichu, Venomoth. You see these guys all over the place in the DLC, but you don't see them a lot in the wild in this game. Wait, no, I think you see some Venomoth in some places. Normally, we'd never be able to get in here. Where'd Koraidon go? Seems like it got spooked by something. It's hiding in its ball. Yeah, for real. It's a big wuss. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Probably not. So talk about some real gameplay and story segregation. No one is allowed in here. No one's allowed in here by, like, order of the Pokemon League. It's basically a law that no one can come in here. Except the flying taxi, apparently. The flying taxi is allowed in here because we can fly out of here once we clear this. Yeah, you're stuck in Diamond and Pearl with either Ponyta, or the Rapidash, rather, or Infernape if you want Fire-type Pokemon, until you unlock the rest of the game by defeating the Elite Four, which is frankly terrible. I'm not a fan of that. There are so many Fire-type Pokemon out there, I don't understand why. Why would you give Magmar an evolution in Generation 4, and then say, oh, by the way, you can't get Magmar until after you beat the Elite Four? That's ridiculous. How'd you wind up with these guys as friends anyway, Kenny? Yeah, how'd you come to know these losers? Everything went off the rails, school was awful, Sumi helped me get a big trouble, sorted out. Wow, so he helped you out too while doing the gyms? What about you, then, Nimona? We're classmates and neighbors back home. Don't talk like we've been old friends, Nimona. You've been stalking me for years. Or for... not years, but months now. You've got cool friendship origin stories with Sumi. Or nothing compared with... Arvin, stop being jealous. Yeah, it takes forever to evolve Rapidash. I think yeah, there's very few Pokemon that beat it in terms of, like, waiting to, like, level up. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Not Larvitar. Larvesta. Larvesta evolving into Volcarona probably beats it. Hydreigon from Dino, or Dino. Drino. Hydreigon takes forever to evolve. It makes Magikarp look like the easiest leveling trip ever, honestly. Oh, hey, look, it's Gamora. That's the Pokemon that La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Let's take it out together. Alright. Well, yeah, the music here in Area Zero is really great. It's haunting and, I don't know how to describe it. It's very ethereal, I guess. I don't know if ethereal is the word I want to use. Gold Dust. Use Raging Bull. Don't attack our only ally. Okay, never mind. What are we even here for? Oh yeah, Bischoff with Eviolite is insane. He's only slightly less afraid of fighting type attacks. Are there going to be more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? Yeah, of course there will be, guys. You think that was something? Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? If it weren't for me, none of these people would even be talking to each other. They all hate each other. That's what I like to do. Bring people together. Okay. We need to go inside. But I think there's... Oh, hey! It's, Figurlin Garland. No, it's Girafarig? Whatever the evolution of Girafarig, how you pronounce it. Ah, there we go. I knew there was an item back here. Nugget. Chansey! Kill it! Kill it and take its XP. Oh no! We got ambushed. Girafarig has inner focus. Okay, cool. What's the worst champion? Honestly, I think it's whatever her name is in this one. I don't remember. Worst champion of Pokemon. I want to say Gita. That's her name. Gita in this game. And the reason I'm saying Gita is because there are a few reasons. Her team, I think, is kind of lackluster. But she's not the only champion with a lackluster team, I think. But the order doesn't make any sense. It's like Glamora, or Glamona, whatever its name is, Glamora, it really should be her leading Pokemon. She should start out with that. And then just, like, use it to set up if she was being competitive. And then Bisharp should be in the back. Due to its, it has that ability that lets it boost its attack for every defeated ally. But I know why they did that from a gameplay perspective. You've got to remember, the Pokemon games are designed to be played and enjoyed by children, first and foremost, and then everyone else later. So, if she was, like, playing really competitively, all of her Pokemon would have items, they would have more diverse typing. I don't think she'd be using Go-Goat at all. But, that being said, like, it makes me lament. Back in, okay, this is talking about the guy from the DLC who I can't remember, Terapagos. Interlocking hexagonal plates comprise it, and that's how we got the name Terastallizing. Anyway, Gita. Her use of King Gambit is terrible, you're right. She should be coded to switch to the first turn for Toxic Spice. Yeah, that would make more sense, honestly. There are a number of ways. There are any number of ways to make Gita a more challenging opponent. I still need to disable block. How? Oh. Is it this green thing over here? Is that what I gotta do? I should be paying attention to the dialogue. Bring back challenge mode for Nuzlockers and such. Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. You can still make the game challenging for yourself if you choose to. Like, I did this Tauros challenge that I lost, like, last time I streamed this game. Where it's trying to Nuzlocke the game with only Tauros. I lost that Nuzlocke, like, to Director Clavel at the last stream. Like, we got so far, but then he killed 2 of my Tauros when I only had 3 left, and I was like, well, there's no way we're gonna win. But, yeah, that, there are different ways to make the game more challenging for yourself. But I agree with you 100%. There should be a hard mode for the game. They had one in Black 2 and White 2. Actually, they had a hard mode and an easy mode. And I really think that... I think that would be just a wonderful addition. I don't think that games are ruined necessarily by difficulty modes. I think that's an absurd argument that I never understood, that difficulty modes ruin games. They make them more accessible to people, and they let people who want to be challenged have an enjoyable mode to the game. Like, everyone can enjoy the game. But yeah, you give her Glamora at the start, or let her switch out Glamora more often. If I will say this, if NPC trainers were able to switch out their Pokemon in anticipation of the Pokemon's moves, here's the thing. I would worry that the game... Don't call me Pipsqueak, says Penny. That's the spirit, YouTube. Yeah, they're talking, and like you can't really see the dialogue because they're using a special dialogue box here. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so here's the thing. I would worry that if they tried to code the NPC trainers in the game to do competitive switch-outs, what would happen is the computer would read the player's inputs and do the change that way instead of making predictions, because it can't really predict what the player is going to use. It would just read from the data in the game that, oh, you're going to be using a fighting type attack? Well, I'm going to switch to a ghost type Pokemon. Like, the computer will be cheating. And the computer already cheats enough in Pokemon. That being said, I do think that giving it some ability to change Pokemon would be cool. Alright, we're going to slide down here. Yeah! Look at me slide down here like a cool guy. Yeah. I like the way that the DLC did it by making it harder to make double battles a standard thing. Double battles being a standard thing is great. Okay, this is where we're gonna... Here, our first our first encounter with a Paradox Pokemon was Iron Bundle, I think. I feel like we're about to encounter... Hey, good to have you back, man. I feel like we're going to have another encounter with a Paradox Pokemon here. Because I remember fighting Iron Bundle in this area. Head in and take a breather. Thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm full of surprises. What? Wasn't a compliment, you know. No, it wasn't. Oh, hey. Okay, it's, what is this thing? Scream something? Primal Scream? Hoof. So cute. Penny, you may want to get away from that. Penny has all the survival instincts of a Tumblr girl. Yeah, if there was only a doubles mode in Gen 10, that'd be cool too. Like, if you could set the mode... I guess what I would like to see in the next generation is more options. Like, not only do you have the ability to choose between, like, an easy mode, a normal mode, and a hard mode for veteran players, but you also have the ability to choose between whether or not you as the player... Screamtail, that's the name. Whether or not you as the player would like to do primarily double or single battles. I think that is pretty cool. I don't remember what this thing's type is. I'm pretty sure it's Fairy, though. Fairy something. So, Raging Bull is going to do a lot of this. Okay, cool. Oh god, it has Psychic Fangs. Dark Tauros. Okay, I don't think I have... I don't think I have good type effectiveness against Screamtail, guys. You may lose to Screamtail. Bullshit. I will roll over in my own grave before I lose to Screamtail. Ha! You idiot! You tried to use a psychic type attack on a Scarlet type Pokemon. Alright, Raging Bull. Boom! That's good damage. And Tauros doesn't care. Or Batista, rather. Oh god, there's just no way to get a good angle on this battle, is there? Okay, there we go. That's a good angle. Another Raging Bull. Okay, Penny, yeah, go ahead and steal my kill. Steal my kill. Tauros. Leveled up. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. Well, if you didn't march up to it and try to pet it like an idiot, it was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Everything that comes out of Penny's mouth just screams Tumblr girl. I'm sorry. And I've got nothing against people who use Tumblr. If you use Tumblr, I think you're pretty cool. But, like, Penny just screams, like, Tumblr girl energy. Like, always, like, too online nerd girl energy, you know? I'm kind of here for it, and I'm kind of not. Like... let's see. W or I team for Violent Nuzlocke Garchomp, Skeledirge for Violet Nuzlocke. Okay. W or L, I'm sorry. Garchomp, Skeledirge, Shiny Luxray, Sylveon, Lucario, and Dragonair for Mostly Death. For Violet? I think the only thing you would have... No, you got Lucario on there. I was gonna say you'd probably have trouble with the fairy guy. I think you'll do pretty good with that for Violet. The thing that I was most paranoid of when I was planning this, and I ended up over-preparing for, was Aerie, the strongest member of Team Star. Aerie has that Reverie that has stamina. That took me off guard the first time I played the game in Violet. And so when I did this Nuzlocke with the Tauros, my plan to overcome her stamina guy, her stamina car, was to just spam Chilling Water with my water-type Tauros, because it's a special type attack. And it worked, but I would watch out for Aerie. If your Lucario is special damage oriented, you'll be fine. Your Sylveon should do the work though. Your Sylveon should be able to put in work there. Just be careful because that fucking car is steel poison type. Like Sylveon would run into some problems there. Or is it fighting type? Well, it's got steel and poison type moves. Yeah, Aerie's a bit of a difficult boss. Okay. It's almost time for us to take a break. Let's see, so on Twitch, they're going to want me to run ads on Twitch. Again, I run ads so that we can avoid pre-roll ads on Twitch. They don't really... people say that ads support the channel. I don't get anywhere near enough viewers for ads to support the channel. I just put them on... I just run the 3-minute ads so we don't get pre-roll ads if you hop on Twitch. So we'll take a short 3-minute break to get some more water and use the bathroom. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, guys. Okay, so Twitch is telling me that the ad break is over. I have no way of verifying that. I'm just gonna take Twitch at their word. I'm gonna trust that everyone's back. But yeah, let's see here. JRC Randoms on YouTube says that they've already lost Salazzle, Wigglytuff, and Crocodile in their Nuzlocke. Oh, those are some heavy losses, especially Salazzle if it has that corrosion ability. That's a really useful ability against steel types. But it looks like the rest of your team is pretty good. You've got a good diversity of types and move sets there. And I'm going to assume Skeledirge is your starter, so I'm going to say you have at least one heavy hitter. So I think you're doing okay. I don't know what your progress is, though. Like, how far have you gotten into the game? Oh, and right now, Nemona's asking what I think about these Pokemon. I think they really are just Pokemon. They're all Pokemon that, for some reason, have the exact same stat total, but different stat distributions and types. Professor! Some of the life forms that are residing, wow. Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past, long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon. That's awesome! Good to have you back, man. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think that your losses are pretty heavy, but I think that your current team sounds pretty good. Have you already started the Nuzlocke? How far into it have you gotten? I'm just curious. Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. Sada, you can't just drop a fucking nuclear bomb like that in the middle of at the very end of the story. This is one of my problems with everyone has a problem with like something else that happens earlier on in the story. They have a problem with like Team Star. They don't like the way Team Star was done. They don't like the way Arvin was done, or something or other. This is my problem right here at the end. Right at the fucking end of the story, it's like, oh, by the way, there's a time machine in the Pokemon universe, and we've been using it to spew out Pokemon into the crater. You just invented a time machine? So the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? Arvin, you knew about this and didn't say anything. I forgot you knew about this. The cost? Yeah, like, how much of a budget did you have, Sada? Who gave you the grants for this? Is, like, the Pokemon equivalent of Elon Musk just handing out money? However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Wait, how do you know? Why'd you call us here to Area Zero? We know how she knows. At least this is the one time it makes sense why the rival chooses the weaker starter, that she's going easy on you. Yeah, no, that's true. She's the champion rank. Yeah, she's been holding herself back the entire time. If possible, I'd like to speak like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It'll be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Simi, please use the central panel here and disable another lock to my lab. Yeah, so that's actually a really good story point. And I was saying earlier, I hated Hop as a rival in Sword and Shield because I felt like I was bullying him. Every time I beat Hop, I felt like I was killing his dream a little bit more. And I genuinely feel bad for that. It's like, I didn't want to bully this poor little kid. But Nemona takes her losses in stride, and she's just trying to, like, be better. So when you beat her, she's like, oh, hell yeah, a chance to learn. Alright, we got the Scarlet book. So, fun fact, the real-world art books for this game, which were not released in America, the real-world art books are based off of the Scarlet book and Violet book in this game. And I think that's pretty cool. I really want to have them. I still need to get them. I want to get them. In fact, next time I save up some money, next time I get a little bit of spending money in my pocket, I'm going to buy the Scarlet and Violet books. My parents, normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Oh, so Nemona is a Nepo baby. Okay. Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I locked myself in my room. So Nemona's actually some pampered rich girl? No way, that's not my thing. You have a stadium in the back of your house, in the back of your beachfront property. My sister will probably take over the business, so that's pretty much what they don't really expect me to do. You call them mother and father? That's some pampered little princess stuff right there. Penny, shut up. Your family. Tell us about your family. Unbelievably annoying, huh? Tell us about Peony, Penny. He's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes weird nicknames for him like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. That's a real downer for your dad, having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare to... Arvin, you're right. I'm with Arvin on this. How about you? Your mother seems super nice. God. Yeah, no, I really hated beating up Hop. So I did not think that... I didn't buy into the fan theory that Peony was... I thought it was a fan theory. I didn't buy into the fan theory at the time that Peony was Penny's dad. But then, in the DLC, Penny is on the phone with her father, who we never meet in this game, is never named. And Peony chastises her father for calling a planned vacation an adventure, which is exactly what Peony called the tour he had set up with his other daughter. Oh hey, oh shit, is that shiny? No, that's not shiny. That's not shiny. For a second there, I don't know why, I thought that was a shiny Bisharp. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna catch that. No, that is just a steel. That is just a regular Bisharp. The steel on it. Okay, here's what I thought. Here's what I thought was happening. I saw the shiny steel parts of Bisharp, and I know that shiny Bisharp is blue. I thought that the steel was blue. You think it is? Shit, did I just despawn it? I don't think it's shiny, because, like, Bisharp has, oh god, I'm gonna run back the footage on this, and I'm gonna kick myself in the head. I'm gonna kick myself in the head if that's shiny. No, shiny Bisharp, doesn't have red on it. It has blue. Right? Please don't let that be a shiny Bisharp when I go back and look at the footage of this. That better not be a shiny Bisharp. Oh god, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Okay. You know what I just realized? I didn't heal up at all from the last account. Oh, well, never mind. We're healed. Alrighty. Okay, thank God. That scared me. Another research station, and we still haven't seen any of the Paradox Pokemon. I keep wanting to call the ancient Pokemon Primal Pokemon. And you know what? My word is better. That's ridiculous. Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Yes, Penny. Penny, such a worrywart. No, she is genre savvy. She's able to recognize patterns. Oh, hey, it's, I know this guy's name. We fought him. It's Big Tusk, I think. It's just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Wow, you've battled one of these before? Arvin, it looks seriously strong. Nimona, I worry about you sometimes, girl. One time a shiny fortress exploded off. Yeah, they'll do that. I hate getting shiny Pokemon that are the types that explode. I think the coolest thing that ever happened to me is exactly what happened to you. But not Fortress. I found a shiny Electrode. Like, no. I tried to use a quick ball as fast as I could, but no dice. My boss staff. Oh, we're doing double intimidate. Okay. Let's just do a bulk up. Knowing Arvin, he'll probably kill this thing for us. Oh shit, Rick. Yeah, Arvin's definitely gonna kill that thing. Play Rough will do a lot of damage. Oh shit, I could have killed it if I had just done another bulk up, I guess. Yeah, the quick fall, that's the thing, the quick fall is not a guarantee. I wish it was. In retrospect, I always ask myself this. If I get a shiny Pokemon that's one of the ones that explodes, like Fortress or Electrode or Golem, would I use a Master Ball on it? Because I go back to that in my head. The shiny Electrode. Is it worth a Master Ball? And I don't know the answer. Like, if I could go back in time and see that shiny Electrode, would I throw a Master Ball? I don't know. Yeah, right, because it's like, it's not like oh so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Yeah, Arvin, she really messed up raising you, didn't she? Sorry. No, she did a good job raising you. You turned out to be a really fine and upstanding young man. Honestly, the fact that she neglected you is probably a blessing, given how good you turned out. God, that's awful. Come on, Sumi. Let's get into that research station. I ever tried Pokerogue? No, I have not. I've heard of it. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't spend enough time on the fan sites like Bulbapedia or Cerebi. Even though earlier in the stream I was talking about a report from Joe Merrick about the Gardevoir plushie. I'm not looking forward to that Gardevoir plushie and the horror that will unleash upon the internet. Alright, we gotta unlock this lab. But no, I don't spend enough time on the fan sites to know that much about Pokerogue. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? Penny, what's going on? You feeling rough? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking that ever since the professor mentioned that time machine, Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's one of those ancient Pokemon? Yeah, you're right, Penny. You're absolutely right. You have it 100%. Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. Wait a second. I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin. You had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? Ugh, you still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's starter people. Guess I've got no choice then but to tell you what I know. I don't know Bupkis. That Pokemon Koraidon is. It was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Yeah, you can't let Arvin talk, can ya? Guess the first Pokemon with swords in the National Dex. The first Pokemon with swords? Did swords dance? Oh god. You know, that's a weird question to ask. I would say Nidoking with swords dance, but I don't think Nidoking gets swords dance. Farfetch'd? Is it Farfetch'd? Koraidon, which I entrusted to Sumi, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Sandshrew. Oh yeah, Sandslash. Yeah, it's got the big long claws. The big like blades that that look like that. Those aren't claws. Those are big blades. Because Sandshrew evolves into Sandslash. That makes a lot of sense. Many other Pokemon also come into this place from across the boundaries of time. But I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. 2? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? Yeah, they had to give you a second one in order to, like, that way you don't end up trading away your bicycle. Must be in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all that time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Sumi, please disable the next lock in the central panel. I never would have guessed that Sandshrew was the first Pokemon in the Dex to have Swords Dance. One of the 4 locks is still active. Okay, that's the last one down there. You know what? I've never tried... Wow. Just... Did you see me just slide over there? No. That was by level up. It learns it by level up. That makes sense. What was I going to say? Something about... Okay, yeah. What I've never done is I've never tried to advance past this, these gates without unlocking them first. I don't know what it looks like when the gates are up. Oh, there's 2 tunnels. Hold on. That was the first I heard of it from my past self. There's some weird Pokemon my mom brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My mom made me promise to keep it a secret. And I'd take care of it for her, too. That's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Koraidon just went nuts after some wild Pokemon. A few folks living nearby ended up seeing it. And, ooh, Fluttermane. Pokemon from a different age, they'd freak out, yeah. I didn't see my mom or Koraidon again after that. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid. I felt like I'd lost my mom because of Koraidon. It's the worst feeling ever. I just hated Koraidon and everything about it. Didn't even want to talk about it. That makes a lot of sense, actually, Arvin. It is not a logical feeling to have, but our feelings are very rarely logical. You associated Koraidon with the pain of that loss, and that made you not want to see Koraidon, because every time you saw Koraidon, you remembered losing your mother. It's Bulbasaur with TMs. Okay. So Bulbasaur with TMs will learn Swords Dance. Is the first one to Pokedex to learn Swords Dance. You know, I should have guessed Bulbasaur then. Bulbasaur would have been the safest bet since he's number 1. Actually, no, he wouldn't have. I don't know. That was a fun little piece of trivia, though. I don't know why I thought Farfetch. I think it's because Farfetch was the one... When you say sword, like the first Pokemon with a sword, like Farfetch'd is the first one that comes to my mind. Like, I think of Generation 1. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful shot. Taking this capture of that. Area 0 is just a really beautiful area in the game. It's probably one of the most beautiful areas in all of Pokemon. I really wish they had gotten the chance to... So, the people who made Xenoblade Chronicles... Like, the people who made Xenoblade Chronicles were hired on to do art direction and graphics for this game. It'd be amazing. It'd be just outstanding. Squirtle can't learn it. Well, you know, it does seem a little weird, but then you think, does Squirtle have any, like, swords or anything that's sword-like that it can use? I mean, I think Squirtle can learn Scratch, right? But, I mean, as it evolves, it's going to be just, think of it like this. If you have cannons on your back, do you need to worry about, like, doing a blade dance to boost your attack? No. You just need to, like, worry about your cannons, like, being juiced up. It is a little weird, though, that all those two starters would have that boost move and Squirtle wouldn't. But hey, Blastoise gets Shell Smash, so in the end, it doesn't really need it, right? Yeah, is there a connection to all these crystals and terrestrialization? We don't know. We're never going to find that out until the DLC game. In fact, none of you three will actually find that out. For whatever reason, you guys don't come with me to the Japanese place. What's it called? The place that's like based on Johto and Kanto. Wow. Okay. I didn't think that we were in range of that thing for it to attack, but whatever. Raging Bull. Wow, Glamora. You are sturdy. Good job, Gold Dust. Alright, now, Raging Bull again. There we go. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not switching Pokemon, so it doesn't bother me. There we go. And Gold Dust leveled up. And you know, it makes sense that would be the case in Gen 1. It doesn't make sense that the other gens didn't have that either. Because in Gen 1, it wasn't until Generation 4 that you had the special physical split. In Gen 1, Grass, Fire, and Water types were all special attackers. The same is true for all the generations up until Generation 4, because they, like, whether or not your attack used your special or your physical attack stat was determined by the type of the move. Like, normal types and fighting types, I think, were all physical, and then Grass, Fire, Electric, and Water were special. Which got really kind of... In retrospect, it was kind of dumb, but I understand why they did it that way for simplicity's sake. But then you have Generation 2. let's see, only Blastoise has 2 more special. Then you had Generation 2, which was weird, right? In Generation 2, Screamtail was floating there. I saw, no, don't tell me, I'm not going crazy. Screamtail was just floating there. In Generation 2, you had, what, Chikorita and Totodile. Hold on, I don't remember if Chikorita was not, I don't remember if Chikorita was a special or physical attacker. I know that Chikorita is geared more towards defense than offense. But I think Feraligatr is more geared towards physical attacks, right? Which made no sense because in Generation 2, water was still special attack. So Feraligatr didn't really get the most out of his stab type attack bonus. Although he had a nasty bite attack. And then later when they added Crunch, I think Crunch was added in Generation... No, wait. I might be wrong. Crunch might have been added in Generation 2. In any event, he had some pretty nasty physical attacks he could use, but... And Bite and Crunch were really weird because it's special Bite. Yeah. Dark was a special type attack in those generations. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Dark was a special type attack. Huh. Oh, wait, here's our chance. Okay, okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to not unlock this. I'm going to try to proceed forward without unlocking this gate. And we'll see what obstacle I run into on the way. Because I've never done it without, like... I want to see what obstacle... Like, do they have a gate or something that's going to keep me from advancing? Is it like a force field? It's just going to be some dude that says, hey, you're not playing the game. You hurried back to the others so you wouldn't get separated. What? Better disable the lock from inside the research station. What? So you're telling me they don't even give you like a physical barrier or anything to represent the station being locked? It's just, hey, if you try to go past this point, we'll rubber band you back to the start. Really? They couldn't be bothered to animate a gate or something? Really? Everything about this game screams rush job. Everything about it. Everything. Oh, God. Okay. Let's get back to it. Let's see. We've got another message from JRC. Ghost being physical made Gengar suck so much at... Yes, it did. Also, Ghost being physical, I'm just going to say, makes no sense. I don't understand why Ghost was physical. Hold on. I'm getting some weird audio issues with the Switch. This happens from time to time. I think it might be because I have a launch edition Switch. I haven't needed to replace it yet. So I've had my Switch since the console launched in 2017. Very reliable console. Very, very good to me. I've only had to replace the Joy-Cons once. I bought some like extra sturdy grips for them. But anyway, it's now showing signs of its age. I'm just going to disconnect it from the dock and reconnect it really quick. That should fix some problems I'm having with the audio. Let's see if that'll even show up as a blip on your guys' radar. That doesn't even show as a blip on your guys' radar. Okay. And here's the thing. I don't even know if it's a problem with my Switch's dock or if it's a problem with the Switch itself. But at this point, with the Switch 2 coming out in a few months, I'm not going to replace it. Okay, Professor Sada. Sorry, I'm sorry. Whoa. Hello, children. Hello. Okay, she's glitching out. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, children. Children. Initiating restart. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like I don't know. Almost like that robot nanny she built one time of herself to look after me. There's one ghost type that's a special attacker. Then in Gen 2, another special type ghost. But yeah, that's pure physical. Yeah, that was Mischievous, right? Yeah, ghost type for the longest time was the kind of the forgotten type. Ghost and Dragon were kind of like the forgotten types. Mischievous and the Ghastly line were the only ghost types there were in Generations 1 and 2. So there were only 4 ghost type Pokemon. And it wasn't until Generation 2 that we got a pure ghost type Pokemon. Because Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar are all poison type, which makes them weak to psychic type, by the way. But then Generation 3 came along, and that introduced a few more ghosts. You had Dusclops and Duskull, and you had Shuppet and Bayonet, and I want to say there was another ghost in Generation 3, but I can't think of it to save my life. Generation 4, I think, is where we got a lot of ghost types. Let's see. You feel bad for... Oh, shit. I just messed up my OBS. You feel bad for Morty? Bayonet was physical, at least, yeah. Yeah, poor Morty didn't really have much of a pool for ghosts to choose from. And I don't think he even got Mischievous, did he? If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps and all. Okay. Yeah, we'll turn the lock off. All locks disabled. Bayonet was physical, at least, yeah. And then in Generation 4, that stopped being an issue, because then suddenly Shadow Ball was special. Poor Morty, man. Like, one of the things that drives me crazy about Johto as a region is so many of the really cool Generation 2 Pokemon you can't even get in Johto until after you've... even after you beat the Elite Four. Like, I think you have to go to Kanto to get them. Spinarak was one of my favorites in Gen 2, and I got Spinarak early on. Like, that was one of the ones you could get in Johto. But Houndour, no. Oh, it's just some lore there in this book. I don't even know if you could get Mischievous in Johto in Generation 2. That's awful. If you couldn't get Mischievous in Johto in Generation 2, that is bad. I don't think they're going to do it. Too much time has passed now, but if they ever do Let's Go Gold and Silver, Pokemon Let's Go Gold and Silver for the Switch, if they ever do that, I hope they change the areas where you can find Johto Pokemon. I need more people, more time. That man walked out not long after the boy was born. Oh, that's Arven's father. I forgot that she starts talking about Arven's dad. She starts talking shit about his dad. Or wait, hold on. No, actually, I don't remember. Did Turo talk shit about Arven's mom? I don't remember if that happened. I need to go back and, like, find that data in Violet. That man walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were 2 of me. Okay, this is where she got the idea to build the robot. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Koraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm going to use this bed. Yes. I don't think I need to use the bed. I almost said I don't need to use the bread. I don't think I need to use the bed, but we're going to do so out of an abundance of caution. Abundance of caution, chat. That's the way we do it. Alright. We're continuing on. There was definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Maybe it was just a little dramatic flair to get us all jazzed up for more adventure. What? That got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed. You need to see a doctor. That's just not right. Say, I'm pretty sure that call was really... never mind. It's nothing. Arven, why don't you tell us that your mom has a robot double? You seem kind of down. No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see this through, Sumi. Electric Terra Shard. Okay, great. Jump. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Jumping. Scream Tail... I don't... Wait, hold on. Assurance. Alright, fuck it. We'll use Terra Blast. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think the jump will kill me. Oh, okay, look. Screamtail clearly has the advantage here. We're just gonna run away. Like big heroes. There we go. Alright, Penny, Nimona, Arvin. Shit, come on. Guys, there we go. That's it. Yeah! Okay. I have the option to go back up. Okay. I honestly, when I started running into the invisible wall, I thought it wouldn't let me. But, yeah, I think it's kind of silly how we get to use our cell phone as a parachute, but you know what? That's what we need in the real world. We need a parachute app for our phones in the real world. That is what we need. That will save thousands of lives. Maybe not thousands. Okay, that's where the second Koraidon appears. I know that much. I don't know... God, it's been so long. I haven't been down here since I shiny hunted something. I'm lost. It does that once and then lets you. Okay. You're talking about the invisible wall, right? Shit. Okay, let's actually use my brain. That feels like it would be the front of the line, or part of the line. Let's go this way. Alrighty. Next time I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make the joke. I almost made a very tasteless joke when I jumped. Like, life's not worth living. Oh man, that would have been bad. I guess it's also bad that I even said it now. Just do it in the same spot and you can break the invisible wall. Okay, good to know. There it is. That's the front. Just had to wander around like a dumb idiot for a while, and I found it. Now, hold on. Oh, shit. Never mind. I tried to open up my party, and it didn't let me. We switched immediately to this cutscene. Now, I think there were a bunch of Iron Hands in here. I don't know what the equivalent of Iron Hands is in this game. I think it might be Fluttermane. Yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Okay, Rotom is calling. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? Old hands. Yeah. Yeah. Old hands. The crystals here in Area Zero possess peculiar energy. Like, imagine a variant of Hariyama, but it's just like a caveman wearing, like, a leopard print, like, toga, and it has, like, even bigger hands. It was the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about Tauros just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Yeah, they are. That's really important. Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. Okay, that's another question. How do you have Terra Orbs that you can give to everybody if no one is allowed to come into Area Zero? Kitakami, that was the name of the Japanese region that's in the DLC. I couldn't think of it for the longest time. Kitakami. What was I talking about Kitakami for earlier? Who knows? I'll never remember. I'll remember at the end of the stream. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Professor, you are giving us a lot of work to do. How are you going to beat Sada? You know, I hadn't actually thought of that. All I have is Tauros, but I'm pretty confident in these two level 70 Tauros. What I'm not as confident in is Mankind here. Mankind is only level 57. Gold Dust, I think, will do okay. We're gonna put... Shit, I missed that. We're gonna put Batista up front. Our normals Tauros will be our starting line. And then Mankind, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna gain XP, buddy, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna stumble our way through this fight with Sana. Because here's the thing. When I thought about this, I was only thinking of the Koraidon fight, which is a hopeless fight until our Koraidon gets his nerve back and decides to re-challenge the Koraidon that beat him. That's what I was thinking of. I forgot that Professor Sada also has an entire team of Paradox Pokemon, including freaking Roaring Moon. Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yes, we should have Koraidon help. No, I don't have any XP candies. I already thought of that. I tried that earlier before you got here. I could have grinded them, but I didn't. We are going to bumblefuck our way through this fight. We will see what we can do. I do have one strategy that might hold some water with her. It's just spam Intimidate. Just keep switching Tauros out and intimidating her physical attackers. We'll see how that works out for me. I picked up a large one earlier? Oh shit, I didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. But it hasn't even wanted us... Oh, well, hold on, wait. It hasn't even wanted us to let us ride it ever since it came down to Area 0, and it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Urban Mystica we found, too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family, too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Simi, let Koraidon out. Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, they're still working on the theory that, yeah, the one level will be better than nothing. They're still working on the theory that the second Koraidon is this Koraidon's family. We know the truth, though. It's not. Now that you've got Koraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. What moves does Koraidon even get? I know it's fighting Dragon. I'm going to assume it gets... Can Koraidon get Belly Drum? Okay. Sada keeps all of her Pokemon in Master Balls. Whoa, it's battle ready. Family reunion, it's happening. No way. Hey, come on, man. You have all that Urban Mystica. You're super strong. You got this. And you've got a team of 4 Tauros, the best Pokemon in the world, backing you up. Your one gets terrible. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's got Terra Blast. Now, Koraidon is the physical attacker of the two, right? Of the duo. Koraidon gets physical attacks while Miraidon is special. Or am I misthinking that? I'm trying to think if I want to run Dragon Claw on Miraidon. What's wrong? Are you bummed out that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? Yeah, Nimona is pretty fucking dense. I'm not gonna lie. There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Koraidon. The poor thing's got anxiety. It's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, the other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be able to go you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. Let's see here. You know, if you want to. I'm always torn between Outrage and Dragonclaw, and I think I usually end up settling for Dragonclaw because I like that Outrage can just delete anything that can't resist dragon-type attacks. But I don't like that Outrage locks me into using it for several turns. And then it comes with confusion, too. Okay, we got a bunch of Amoongus. The thing that's Amoongus. I forget what that is. What's your name, Amoongus guy? Oh wow, we are fucked. We're surrounded. It's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out the welcome mat. No way we can handle this many. Don't tell me. They're all ancient Pokemon. Yes, obviously, Penny. Yes, why would you even ask? We've got a little disaster on our hands here. Yes. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Arvin, come on. Guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Sumi, let's do this together. Alright, hell yeah, Nimona. Take charge and kick ass. Nimona's here to kick ass and eat bubblegum, and she's all out of bubblegum. Oh god, this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup for me. Pull back. Throw out the rock. There's the rock. Yeah, the Spore Pokemon's gonna be really hard. That being said... Oh, shit! Lycanroc is a bad play for this too, Nimona. What the hell are you thinking? Trailblaze. Yeah, so the Spore Pokemon's gonna be hard. But... I have an idea of that. If I can just remember what its secondary typing is. Oh, you're gonna raise your speed too, huh? You son of a bitch. How about this, Raging Bull? There you go. My plan for the Spore Pokemon is going to be... No, I shouldn't use my Terastallization this way. Do I have a Pokemon I can Terastallize? Glad you're on our side, but you're still making it really annoying when you say stuff like that. Gasp ass. They're coming at me now? Sumi, help me out here. Okay, let's see if I can remember what type this thing has. It's grass and it's not grass and water, right? Grass and ground? We're doing Intimidate. Brute Bonnet, that's the name. Let's just use a workup to be safe. Okay. So it got hit with Intimidate and Baby Doll Eyes. So I'm... Oh god. Fuck you, that Spore. Fuck you with Spore. Alright. Raging Bull. Stab. We'll see what our stab... Oh shit. Sucker Punch. You're almost as annoying as Among Us in real life. I could check, you're right, I could look it up. Umbreon, no, wake up, buddy, come on. Let's use Raging Bull. Actually, since we've beat it now, we're gonna have the data in the Pokédex. Grass Dark. Okay. Grass Dark. So... Well, shit, I can just use fighting types on that. Like, that's not even a problem. It's not even an inconvenience. I've got 2 fighting type Tauros that are level 70. And then I've got Mankind, which is vastly under leveled, but he does have fighting fire, so it's not like I'm completely out of options. Gotta go after him. What? Nimona. Okay, now suddenly you guys are fast friends. I hope the 2 of them can handle their part. Or at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Fluttermane. I do think it's kind of weird that Fluttermane and Screamtail are based off of non-final evolution Pokemon, you know? Like, this is clearly not based off of Miss Modulus. This is based off of Miss Magus. Or Mischievous. Oh shit, Earthquake will hit both of them. I think it's Ghost though, so Raging Bull is gonna hit. So Don't hit me with Power Gem. Oh, you're a special attack. Okay. Do I like bulky, powerful Pokemon? Well, for this run, I like bulky, powerful Pokemon. Obviously, Heracross is a favorite of mine. I think that Heracross is fair to say is a glass cannon. I hate to say that because I like how cool Heracross is, but really, it's just straight up a glass cannon. Heracross will die if something with a flying type attack looks at it funny. Still scared, huh? Worried you might have to face off that other one of your kind? Well, then let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabostaff here can deal with them. Does Mabostaff have Fire Fang Arven? Or Arven, is your hair glowing? Is he going Super Saiyan? No, it's just the light from the crystals. I thought I saw him go Super Saiyan Rose there for a second. Or Super Saiyan Rose, however you pronounce it. No, there he is. He's going Super Saiyan Rose again. So, Sumi, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. The Bostiff can't wait to battle either. The Bostiff is so goddamn cool. Koraidon, you really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers. If you just use them. And you've got us too. So don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave. Stand up and fight. Alright. We're going in. And now we've got to have the awkward conversation. We've got to have the awkward conversation with Arven about how his mother is a robot. Human presence detected within Area Zero Lab. To answer your question, JRC Randomness, I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't know why its special defense is better than its defense. It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't think of an explanation. Professor Hotness. Deactivating sleep mode. Oh, but you're an AI. Ugh, gross. I don't need an AI waifu. Even if you are a MILF, you're still an AI. I have no interest. Oh, hey, it's Primal Koraidon. So, it's weird, right, that an AI can control Pokemon? I guess this makes my Commander Data Pokemon Star Trek crossover fanfiction canon, though. Or, not canon, but, like, less far-fetched. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Yeah. Yeah, flying was the only physical. So Heracross would just get torn. Heracross would get torn like wet tissue paper if it got hit with a flying type attack in Generation 2. And to this day, it still gets torn like wet tissue paper. It gets hit with a flying type attack. Back when Generation 6 was going strong, during Generation 6, and you had, what was that Pokemon with big pecs? Or not big pecs, Gale Wing, Talonflame. When Talonflame was dominating the meta, Heracross was awful. Like, Heracross lost to Talonflame every single time, and Talonflame was everywhere in the meta. So, Generation 6 was an awful time to be a Heracross fan. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Sada. No shit. I am an artificial intelligence that the Professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. I was created at the expense of $500 billion in California's Silicon Valley, but then later, a Chinese company was able to recreate me for only $5 million. I'm a little ashamed of the massive bloat that went into the budget behind me. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Passed away? Oh shit, we gotta tell Arven his mom's dead. That the Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Pokemon, or the professor, wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Sumi, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. This is such a mindfuck. Arvin's mom has been dead this entire time, and we've been talking with a computer. There is no professor in this game, technically, until the DLC gets here, but wow. That's total mindfuck. Like, this game keeps dropping bombshell after bombshell at the end. Heracross isn't fast enough or bulky enough to be good. That's well, Scarf Heracross can outspeed a lot of things. You give it a choice Scarf. I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine in the original professor created. Choice Scarf Heracross was a terror in Generations 4 and, like, prior. Like, Generations 3 and 4, when you had Choice... Whatever generation introduced Choice Scarf. Because Heracross was an excellent revenge killer. Not a revenge killer. I think I'm getting my terminology mixed up for competitive. But Choice Scarf Heracross would outspeed a good chunk of the meta. And it has... Heracross's stab is pretty decent with bug and fighting coverage. It can also learn some really, really good moves for type coverage. Night Slash, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, Close Combat. You give it a Scarf, it's not that bad. The problem is, though, like, that's not... Like, there are better ways to play Heracross, too. Like, if it's in a... Like, if it's in, like, an official Pokemon tournament, it's probably going to get stomped on really quickly. Like, it's better to have Guts Heracross, so that way you can give it a Flame Orb. Like, Choice Scarf isn't really the optimal item to give Heracross, but you can give it one if you want to, like, screw with your opponent, because no one expects Heracross to be that fast. This elevator will take us to the lower level. Step inside. But I prefer to use Flame Orb Heracross because I like the ability to... I like not being locked out of my moves, and I like having an ability that I can actually use. If you have Guts on your Heracross and your item is Choice Scarf, you're probably not going to get to use that ability unless your opponent decides to burn you. But no one's going to burn Heracross. No one's going to burn Heracross because I think everybody knows Heracross's ability is Guts. It truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. I even have a working vagina. You can tell Arvin that I can give him another brother. Or I can give him a brother. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible. Here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to know? What about the crystals makes AI possible? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Grievous injuries, okay. The Time Machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with the Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the Time Machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. So the original Professor Sada and the original Professor Turo were both just jerks. Just absolute jerks. Like, they did not care about destroying the ecological balance of the world. Jesus. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever devised. Sumi, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use the strength that you have gained to destroy the dreams Sada once cherished. Yeah, sure. I'll destroy her dreams. If I can destroy a little British lad's dreams in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I can destroy a dead professor's dreams. Also, Smash. Smash. We have reached the lowest level. I don't care if you're a bad mom. I'd totally smash. I'll be a good enough father to make up for your bad mothering. Why do I not have any game sound? That's weird. I can't hear anything from the game. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Okay, now I hear it. Oh, Penguin Zero. Okay, cool. I saw a video of his the other day that was about this guy that got fired at the UPS store or something. Man, that guy had a meltdown. I like Charlie. Charlie's a good egg. I like Charlie a lot. If you place your Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. Okay, and looks like Twitch is giving me a warning for an ad break. So, it's been about an hour. I'm going to take a 3-minute break, stretch my legs a little bit. We'll run ads for Twitch. Again, this keeps people who are viewing on Twitch from having to view pre-rolls. It's necessary so that we don't get pre-roll ads on Twitch. Yes, I agree with you, randomness. That guy was absolutely insane. Like, just totally off his rocker. The fact that he recorded himself saying all that stuff and then uploaded it himself is just madness. Like, people, look, it takes all kinds in the world. It takes all kinds of people. All right, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and just stretch my legs a little bit. Alright. So, Twitch is telling me that the ad break is over. I'm going to trust Twitch on that. We're right back into this with Professor Sada. Just one thing. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. You know, that would have been nice to tell us beforehand, lady. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. So, like, you would think that, you know, she would, like, use her crazy robot super strength or something to attack us herself. But no, she's just going to start sending her Pokemon after us. But that's how things are done in this world. That's just how it is. Upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region, having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Yeah, I did feed my Tauros a lot of sandwiches. Alright, hold on. Now that we have the chance, randomness, thank you for reminding me that I had a rare candy, which we're going to give... Oh man, it's not going to make much of a difference if I give it to... If I give it to Mankind, he's only going to go up to level 59. But I don't think that it'll be enough to level up the others. So, Mankind. Wait, hold on. He didn't level up. Shit. Alright. Yeah, she can make Master Balls too. That's weird. I'm surprised she doesn't cheat in a Mega Mewtwo. No, for real. Like, she can do all kinds of crazy shit, but she's choosing not to, which I guess I appreciate. Like, it makes it fair. I have no answer to Mega Mewtwo on my team. Yes. We're going to put the Scarlet book on the pedestal. I do not know why. So I get that the professor was inspired to do their research by the book in both games. I think it's a little odd that the key to activating their time machine is the book itself. Shutdown command overwritten, reinitializing. It's up to you now, Sumi. She looks so cool. AI Sada switching from sleep mode, or switching to sleep mode. Okay. Giant, please defeat me. Giant Battle Pillar. Okay, look. Clearly the Switch can do some amazing graphics. I just... At last, my dream is within reach, but it's all glitched out. And you're not getting in the way. It's very glitched out. What if you just lose? I don't know what happens if you lose. I assume that it's like in the Geetus boss fight in Pokemon Black and White, where you just reset and just challenge him again. AI Sada has initiated a battle. Oh god, her battle pose is amazing. Okay, this guy is fighting Bug, right? Okay. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Oh god, she's serious. Okay, I'm gonna switch in the rock. Actually, the rock was not the optimal play. It should have been Gold Dust. Oh, we got the rock out here. Oh no, my attack went down. This is the power the past holds. Splendid, isn't it? Lady, your Pokemon just used a standard lunge attack. I'm not impressed. We're gonna use Workup to shake off that attack decrease. Oh god, now my speed is falling. Alright, here, have a Raging Bull. Oh shit, it's got Zen Headbutt. Fuck, okay. Imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Not really, no. And the rock flinched, shit. Okay. What's my Terrestrialization? Fighting. Okay. Raging Bull. Zen Head. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, the rock is still hanging in there. Ah, shit. Some sort of error occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Okay. Well, the rock is dead, so... let the rock eat it so we can, Oh! Oh, he hung in there! Hell yeah! See, this is why you always feed your Pokemon sandwiches. So the rock is hanging in there. And you know what? I don't know what I'm thinking. We're not doing Nuzlocke rules anymore, because we already lost, so... let's just go ahead and heal. Oh, wow. Shell Bell healed me for all of 1 HP. We're gonna switch. We don't need to heal. Bautista! So the one I actually have serious concerns about is Roaring Moon. Screamtail! Get you with a good old-fashioned Intimidate. And have fun with this Earthquake. Oh, wow. He's really bulky. Oh, shit. He's got Drain Punch. Okay, shit. Shit. Okay, let's not panic. We can use Work Up. Actually... we've already used one workup, I think. So... choose Raging Bull. Oh wow, he's very bulky. Okay. Another Drain Punch. Okay, one more Raging Bull. There we go. I should have stopped and farmed... I should have farmed Axews so I could make bulk up TMs. Brute Bonnet. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Gold Dust. Gold Dust is my only Pokemon that has bulk up. And I should have farmed for bulk up TMs. Oh god, Brute Bonnet. Okay, how many Pokemon does she have left? And let me see if I can guess what she's got. Okay, so she's got a Flutter Mane left. She's gonna have a Raging Moon. And what's the last one? I'm forgetting one of the ancient. Great Tusk. Okay. We can handle that. Just use a bulk up. This thing is gonna have Spore, isn't it? If you Spore me, you son of a bitch. Okay. That's fine. Actually, that's not fine. That actually did a lot of damage. How about this Raging Bull? Ha! Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses? Yeah, they're just the same as normal Pokemon's weaknesses. I just haven't had the ability to exploit it until you threw out Bonnet. Flutter Mane. We're gonna keep our current Pokemon. I don't think I have anything that can actually... I don't think I have anything on Gold Dust that can actually exploit Flutter Mane's weaknesses, though. We have Assurance, so let's use another Bulk Up. Oh shit, she's a special attacker. I forgot the special attacker. Okay. Do I want to sack Gold Dust? Shadow Ball, shit. We're sacking Gold Dust. Damn. Alright, Gold Dust is gone. Okay, Batista. I could have swapped in Batista. I should have swapped in Batista. He wouldn't have been hit by Shadow Ball. Okay. Earthquake. Oh, shit. Thunderbolt. She got Thunderbolt on that thing. Okay, not paralyzed. That's good. And you're much faster than I am. So... Hyper Potion? Oh god, that did not do as much healing as I thought it would. Earthquake. Shit. Okay, Tauros held on. For some reason I was thinking Hyper Potion healed for 200, but it heals for 120. And there's a tooltip right there in the menu. I could have actually, if I'd actually been bothered to read, I would know that. Sandy Shocks. Oh, I forgot completely about Sandy Shocks. We're going to keep our current Pokemon. You're ground electric, right? So, first order of business is to use a full restore. Why is it not? There it is. Okay. There's full restore. Earth power. Oh god. Crit. Crit for big damage. Time you simply gave up, child. No, not yet. Earthquake. Alright, we outspeed it. Shit. We're gonna die. Alright, Tauros. Well, it was good having you with us. Alright, there goes Batista. Okay. The rock. Can you outspeed this thing? I don't think you can. You can. Great. Fantastic. And your speed rose too. Okay. Oh, and Mankind wants to learn close combat. He doesn't need close combat. Roaring Moon. Actually, he did. He needed close combat. He needed close combat badly. Everything is proceeding within my predictions. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Well, I don't know. I mean, you're down to your last Pokemon, lady. Granted, literally... Oh, shit. It has booster energy. Okay, great. So, we're going to do the Cheez-It strategy then now. Which is to revive my... We're going to be reviving my Gold Dust. Dragon Claw. Shit. Okay. Now, have fun fighting Mankind. I'm not actually having you fight Mankind, though. Mankind isn't there to fight. This is the lamest lame-it-out strategy you're ever going to see. We're going to spam revives on our Tauros to revive them. Then when she kills our Tauros, we'll send out another Tauros with Intimidate to intimidate her. And we'll just keep lowering its attack until we're actually able to survive against it. Like I said, lamest lame-it-out strategy ever. Oh, Batista. There's another Intimidate. Okay. We'll use a Revive on Mankind. And let me, how do I pull up the status screen here? Okay. Intimidates are working. Mankind, switch in. Yeah, just spam Intimidate. Even Mankind can survive a Dragon Claw now. Batista. Bet you wish your ability was Inner Focus or Own Temple now, don't you? That booster energy isn't doing you shit, is it? Alright, we'll keep Batista alive. There we go. Okay. Let's give you a workup. So, fun fact about normal Tauros. Normal Tauros cannot learn Bulk Up. Despite the fact that Bulk Up would be an insanely good move on normal Tauros, it can't learn it. But Paldean Tauros, all three breeds of Paldean Tauros can learn Bulk Up. I find this to be a little, like, upsetting, honestly. Now, as long as he doesn't get a crit, we're good. But even if he gets a crit, I think attack deductions count against you on crits. I know that the enemy's defense increases don't count on crits. There we go. And we just had to lame it out, but Tauros was able to beat it. It just intimidates spam. And we defeated the AI Sada. Oh no, she's freaking out. Oh jeez. Not my AI MILF waifu. Alrighty. Now, how am I going to tell Arvin that his mother is dead and that the person we've been talking to for the past several months who we thought was his mother is actually a robot? Yeah, it's not a pretty W, but it's a W. It's not the proudest W I've ever had, but I don't know how else I would have done this. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Oh, Arvin knows. That's fine. That takes the load off. Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Arvin. Mom? Security system failure. Security system failure. Yeah, Arvin, I'm sorry, man. You have hands down the most fucked up childhood in the Pokemon. Barring N, you have the most fucked up childhood in all the Pokemon franchise. N may have you beaten, but only slightly. It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Obviously, lady, you said that yourself. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered with the ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. I've led you here to die. This is too much for you. You must run. AI SATA disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. Is this the bad ending because I didn't defeat her fair and square? No, it always does this. You are not getting in my way. You are challenged by AI SATA. Oh, and even the dialogue box is glitching out. You're challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Paradise Protection Protocol sent out Koraidon. You know, I kind of figured that. So, Koraidon, are you just going to kill us yourself? Okay, we can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Fist fight! Fist fight, guys! What would Monkey D. Garp do? He would swing his fist. That's what Monkey D. Garp would do. Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Can't even get them to open. Alright, I have a Pokédoll. I can use the Pokédoll. There we go. You seem to hear the director's voice echoing in your head. Master Sumi, this hardly seems the time or place. Clavel, I swear to God, if the director gets us killed, I'm going to lose it. Running away would put everyone else in danger. That's totally cheating, and you call yourself an adult? It is a monster, Arvin. It is a Pokemon. It is not an adult. I don't know what else to do, really. We've tried everything. Do I have to try to swap in all of my Pokemon individually? Oh, wait, there it is. Koraidon. Swap in. Somehow you're able to break the lock on your ball. Oh, that's right, because your Pokeball has an ID. Your Pokeball is ID'd for the professor. That's right. Okay. Koraidon, you're our only hope. I need you to stop bitching out and man up, please. Challenge that guy. We fed you plenty of sandwiches. You've eaten all the sandwiches in the world, buddy. He's going Super Saiyan. He's going Super Saiyan. Even the AI can't handle it. No, it's not Super Saiyan. He just went Kaioken. Alright, he's in Kaioken, I guess. Kaioken times 3. Now, if I remember, this is mostly a scripted fight. He's screaming like an angry little boy. Orichalcum Pulse. So, they never tell you this in the tooltips, but both Miraidon and Koraidon's abilities also give them a boost when their respective weather or terrain effect is up. So, they both now have a boost in attack power. We've been taunted. That's fine. I was only going to use one move at a time anyway. Why do we even have that in our kit, then? It changed to its battle form. Let's go, Koraidon. You got this. Collision Course. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Okay, so the Paradise Protection Protocol is talking a lot of shit for just an AI. I feel like its flamethrower does more damage to us. That's not fair. Collision Course did a lot of damage. Let's try to endure this next hit. Oh, we can't use endure. That's right. It taunted me. Alright, well then, we'll use Terra Blast. Not be allowed to destroy Paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Oh god. I think it has the better moveset, honestly. Okay, we shook off the taunt. Good. Looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Sumi. We're gonna use fucking Endure. Data says I am superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which my dream will be built. Okay, lady, you are talking like... I was gonna say she's talking like an anime villain, but this is a JRPG, so of course. Giga Impact. Glad I did that really telegraphed thing that Penny told me to do. Took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Koraidon's attack rose sharply for some reason. We can't terrestrialize. Oh, that's right, because it has to recharge. So we'll do Collision Force. There we go. Can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Sumi, your Terra Orb's glowing. Okay, finally, I can terrestrialize. Terrestrialize and finish this off. Okay, our attack rose again. Our defense rose. Everything rose, even though, like, we only have 1 HP. Defense rising isn't going to help us. Alright, we have just, like, the infinity. This is our only super effective attack. But we got the infinity boost. Yeah, so this fight is largely scripted. It doesn't feel like it's scripted, but it is. Like, you have to endure when Penny says endure. Or tough it out, whatever she says. You have to wait until you get all your boosts in, and then you use the super effective Dragon-type Terra Blast on Koraidon to kill it. Well, hold on, no. It's not very effective. Koraidon toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Okay. Wow, I didn't think that would happen. Get in some super effective hits. Alright, here's another Terror Blast then. I guess I didn't know what I was talking about then. And Koraidon fainted. Now it's good. You can't lose. I don't think you can lose this fight. Despite the fact that her Koraidon has Taunt and Bulk Up, and her Koraidon basically has the better moveset, I'm being honest. Okay. And now we go, this is the hardest battle ever. I honestly can't tell if you're joking or not. Is it really, or am I just, like, insanely lucky? Because I mean, she hit me point blank with a flamethrower when I had 1 HP, and I still survived. It's not going berserk anymore. Yeah, it calmed down. How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final projections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome. Even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe that you were able to use these 3 components of the Triforce to be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourself. Okay, I figured you were kidding. Thank you, Sumi. I thank all of you children. I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I'm here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? Sorry, Arvin. No! I'm losing my Robo-MILF. No! You know, when I was watching all of your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest of enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek, nor fight for, a treasure all your own. Ah, the treasure. The treasure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like even back during the Violet version, I felt that it was really scripted. And the way that you soared free through the skies on those wings of yours. Wish that I too might be as free as you all. Free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I've dreamed of. So she gets a happy ending, I guess. Hey, thanks, Randomness. Appreciate you stopping by. You have a good one, man. Hope to catch you again sometime. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST for, I'll be doing Batman then. Batman Arkham Asylum. And I do Pokemon every Sunday, so hopefully I'll see you next Sunday. If not, you know, just have a good one. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Yeah, I kind of want to see it too, not gonna lie. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand that any More than any. Your mother truly loved you. That's sweet. That's sweet. I'm going to take that as a screenshot, just so I have proof in the forum wars later on. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Sumi. It is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Penny and Nimona are chopped liver, right? Mom! So now Arvin has to watch his mom die twice, which that's... Farewell, my free adventurers. Arvin has to watch his mom die twice. I bid you adieu. And I have to watch this AI waifu MILF die, which is my own personal 9/11. I don't want to say goodbye to the AI MILF waifu. No, get back here. Get back here, you beautiful hag. I don't suppose, like, they'll get her back in a sequel, maybe. No. Alright. Well, that happened. That was a lot, guys. A lot just happened right there. How could you just go? Mom. Arvin, you okay, bud? No, he's obviously not okay. Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was a fake, but when it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was a fake, it felt real, you know? And so Jeez, Arvin. I'm sorry you lied to yourself that badly. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yes. Alright. We have battle-ready Koraidon now on the team. Guess Koraidon is sad too. That battle form, though. How cool is that? It's so strong. Yeah, we got battle form Koraidon. It tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's that huge like this. I seriously think I'm going to die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Sumi and Koraidon all, just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Sumi. Yeah, that's my bud Sumi for you. Alright, Penny. What's going on? Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. It's so weird that we get to meet the actual professor in the DLC, but Arvin doesn't. Arvin's nowhere to be found. Isn't that weird? That's just really weird. Let's go home. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. So I think for the stream's sake, I'm going to have to mute the credits. So I apologize for that, guys, because the music is amazing, but for any VOD watchers out there, I don't think that they'd appreciate it. So, I mean, well, nah, I'll tell you what. We're dual streaming right now. We are restreaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I'm going to... Why is this not loading? Nintendo, the Switch 2 better have an SSD. I don't think... I haven't kept up with any of the leaks. I don't care that much, to be honest, about the Switch 2. I don't care about a system until I know what games are on it, but the Switch 2 better have an SSD, because these load times are pretty horrendous, my friends. They make SD cards pretty... Like the I think the M.2s, or they're called, or the .M2s, whatever they are. They're pretty small now. I put one into my PS5 over here a while back to increase its memory, and you could fit an SSD inside the Switch. You can definitely fit one inside. Well, I haven't seen the inside of the Switch 2, but yeah. But I just want the Switch 2 to have an SSD above all else. Better graphics too, obviously, but better load times and better graphics are all I ask for. Just better overall performance. I think that's the most you really can ask for your hardware, or for your hardware. Just better performance. But yeah, I've had the launch edition. We'll keep the music on, as I'm going to talk over it. We'll see if that does anything with the VOD. I hope it does. But I've had my Switch since launch in 2017, and I've only had to do like one repair on it, which is I had to replace the fan in it. The fan stopped working, which is obviously a problem because if your console overheats, it doesn't matter if it's a Switch, a PlayStation, what have you. It's going to be a problem. You can't allow your fan to overheat. I've done regular dusting for my console too. One thing I love about the PlayStation 5, it's super easy to dust the PlayStation 5. Really easy. Like you just take the panels off, and I think you just remove like one thing on top, and you can just, or no, you don't even need to remove one thing. You just last time I did it, I just took a can of compressed air, which I have somewhere on my computer desk somewhere. I took a can of compressed air and just sprayed the dust out of the fans. It worked really well. I love that the PlayStation 5 is so much easier to dust. The PlayStation 4 was a nightmare to dust. Like I had to tear down the whole console to dust my PlayStation 4. And when I did that one time, getting the case off there, I ended up breaking the power button. I broke the power button on my PlayStation 4 taking it apart one time. And ever since then, the only way to get the PlayStation 4 turned on is to just press the power button, the PS4 button on the controller to get it turned on, which is obviously a big problem. My PlayStation 4, actually, like 3 or 4 years, 2016, I want to say. 2016, with the PlayStation 4, I replaced the... No, it wasn't 2016. It was 2018, I want to say. I replaced my PlayStation 4's hard drive, the HDD. I replaced that with an SSD. I gave it like a 2 terabyte SSD drive for better loading times, and also for... which you do get better loading times. They're not, obviously the games on there aren't optimized for it, and the games still have loading screens programmed into them, so you can't get rid of those loading screens. But it does make like general loading faster. So it was that, and also for better storage, because originally I had the 500 gigabyte HDD on the PS4. But anyway, all this to say, I once mused on Blue Sky about whether or not Cyberpunk 2077 could be run on my PlayStation 4, because that game is famously poisoned for that system. But I've done a pretty good job of maintaining my PS4. Like we still use it in the living room at the house. I dust it regularly, and you can barely hear it when it's on. It's got an SSD. I just said that. I wonder if that would be enough to make it run. It's a launch edition PS4. It's not a Slim. It's a launch edition PS4. But I wonder if that SSD and the fact that it doesn't have dust choking it would be enough to let it run Cyberpunk 2077. If I actually cared enough about Cyberpunk to get it on PS4, I would give that a shot. But here's the thing. If I ever play Cyberpunk 2077 or a game like that, I'm going to get it on either PC or PS5. You know, that's what I'm going to do. That's just what I'm going to do. But I bet it could run. Speaking of Blue Sky, so I got myself into a bit of a problem on Blue Sky. I just shitposted on Blue Sky. Shitposting is how you usually get yourself in trouble. But I did a shitpost on Blue Sky where I said, I'm going to write a fanfic where my parents, burdened by medical debt, sell me to the musical group Blackpink. And this was just a joke about the numerous fanfics out there that use the storyline of the author or their avatar being sold to One Direction by their parents. And I just did that post as a tongue-in-cheek thing. Someone commented underneath it on my Blue Sky, which you should totally follow, by the way. Sounds great. I'm interested. Looking forward to reading it. You should link it when you're done. Now, damn it, I have to write this fan fiction now. And I don't want to do that. I don't even know anything about Blackpink. They were just the first all-female group that came to my head. I don't listen to K-pop. Now I have to do all this research to write a fan fiction. Like, shitposting gets you into trouble, man. Don't do it. Shitposting is dangerous. Thank you, treasured friends. I will say this game is remarkably good about keeping on the theme of friendship being the real treasure, the greatest treasure of all. I do like that. I'm so excited for the fact that the One Piece is going to be a physical material reward. Thank you, Ichiro Oda. That being said, you know, the real treasure really is Luffy's crew. Like, those guys are really great. Ding. Calling all students to the director's office. Master Sumi, Miss Nimona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. Is this about how you wouldn't let me use the Pokédoll in that Koraidon encounter, Director Clavel? We're going to go to the director's office. Now we're going to have a denouement. We're going to wrap up and see how this goes. We finished about 9 o'clock. I say we'll call it a night here. Would you join us, Master Sumi? We'll call it a night once we're done here. We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Well, we had permission to go to Area Zero, didn't we? No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. So the whole world does know about that, right? They know that time travel is a proven thing now, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I guess Dialga and Celebi can do time travel, so I guess it makes sense that time travel is, like, not that implausible in this universe. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. Hey, you've got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Master Sumi, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one is for you. Received a Master Ball. Yeah, we got our first Master Ball. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor that badge, what that badge represents, by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me. I'll be a go-getter. I'll be a little goody two-shoes while I'm at it. Why not? Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was sorry to hear about your the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my mom had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. And the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, it takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? Oh, I know. Okay, Arvin, you know, you're allowed to admit your feelings, man. All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm going to enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here. And my Bostiff, of course. That's the spirit, boy. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your mother's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? Oh, damn it. Yeah, you're not going to graduate, Arvin. And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new okay, so the public does not know about this. Okay. Your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Ooh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nimona. Alright, now you guys are fast friends now. A battle contest, you say? While your own vested interest in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona, I think that's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help it over here. Oh, it's Gita. So earlier we were talking about how she's the worst champion. I like Gita's design a little bit. Her hair is really cool, I guess. Like, I'm trying to find redeeming things about the character. She doesn't feel... There are parts of her design I like and parts that I don't, and there's enough that I don't that it really just feels awful. Like, she doesn't feel like she's supposed to fit together that way, if that makes sense. That's a really awkward way of wording that. That's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts on many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at this academy. Whoa! We'd get to battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, La Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I will gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time somehow? I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Sumi would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Yeah, sure. So this is the part where she's asking us to go around to all the gyms and basically do an audit of the gyms. Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Sumi. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration to all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any cracks in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. That's right, we get to re-battle the gym leaders, but only once, I think. And then after that, we have to battle them in tournaments and stuff and in the DLC. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Now then, onto another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny how to patch the weaknesses in our Pokemon League point system. Oh, but there's a bunch of... I love you, Penny! Penny is best girl confirmed. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come on now, Penny. Oh, fuck. Penny just got gang pressed into this. This is awesome, Sumi. Show that inspection thing who's the boss so that La Prima can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the balls get rolling on the tournament in the meantime. Say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You have such a critical role to play. Penny assisting the gym and our new champion inspecting gyms. Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. I guess my role is so obvious it goes without saying, huh? Yeah, your role is school chef, I guess, Arvin. I don't know. Alright. So we can now change Koraidon's form and get it in our party. Yeah, we'll change it towards battle form. It's level 68 and it's ready to battle. Alright, so I'm going to save the game. We are done with the main story. Now all that's left really is the post game. So we were able to clear the whole game using a team of only Tauros. So yeah, you know, it's possible to do it. It can be done. I've proved it. Could it have been done better? Absolutely. There were a lot of mistakes made through this playthrough. I never stopped to get TMs for Wild Charge or Bulk Up, for example. But it's definitely doable. And, yeah, this has been really fun. So, it's 9 o'clock here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here, gang. If you haven't heard it, just know, you know, that you are worthy of love, you're worthy of respect, you're worthy of kindness. And remember that kindness, respect, and love all start at home. They start with you. Remember to show yourself these things. Love yourself, respect yourself, be kind to yourself, and be sure to pass that along to others. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be doing a new game starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. We're going to start Batman Arkham Asylum. We're going to keep playing Arkham Asylum on Mondays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. And we'll still be doing Pokemon Sunday here at 6 p.m. on Sundays. So we're done with Pokemon Scarlet now. So I'm thinking up next we'll start either Pokemon Legends Arceus, or I may start doing some shiny hunts. I'll decide as the week goes on, and then I'll let you know at the end of on Pokemon Sunday. But tune in next week at 6 p.m. for Pokemon Sunday, and tune in tomorrow at 7 for Batman Arkham Asylum. You guys have a good night, and I will see you later.